We are about to go into Zechariah's tunnel. This is the King David find. But when you turn around, you can see Mount of Olives and all the grave sites. I think they said that there's 150,000 grave sites over here. Ancient grave sites. Pretty awesome on the Mount of Olives.
Didn't want you to lose your 10 minutes with the flashlight having it on.
Let me get up there with my husband.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Hey, Fred. Fred, I just want you to wait for me.
Hold on to rails or possible.
Well, these are steep and narrow. But it is starting to get cooler. We are going underground.
You know that calf muscle that was tight to sore that out?
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah, some kind of shake.
Very steep. Wow. Be careful,
Did I tell
sweetheart.
you the truth?
Yes, you did. I like that head pad right there. Very uneven floor.
Yeah, really. Yeah, there are. My favorite is on the airplane when it lands. We've been on a long flight, and I can stand up with the seats and
That's a benefit.
Lois said the same thing.
Gutter on the left, pass it down.
Gutter on the left, pass it down.
What did she say?
Gutter on the left. Gutter.
It's better on the left.
Particularly grading part of the wall.
And it begins. The journey of 300 steps.
Yep. Well, I thought you were going to say 300.
Oh, I should have.
I was up to the challenge.
I need some more coffee.
Very slippery and
You're
uneven.
closer to making that shop than any of us.
Watch, this is real slippery right here.
Thank you.
Be careful, please.
It's just been worn down quite a bit. So it's slippery.
Be careful, right
You need a rest.
It also went through.
You didn't say there were
I have to say, this place rocks.
But
Just don't put our lights under a bushel.
Definitely not in the tunnel.
There you have it. Again, personal.
My niece says thank you for a couple of steps.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart, let these ladies go in front of us, please. Yeah, right here. I just let them go. I'm gonna let you
Fred, you'll
go.
be the one most challenged.
Yeah, no
by,
kidding.
Oh, I'll make it.
Oh, yeah,
Go ahead.
Duck, huh?
I'm sure you will. I don't doubt that.
I was picking them up too much on my mic.
Beam me up, Scotty?
Nicely done. Well done. I would say something, but I didn't want to take the beam out of your eye. Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
Wow, look at that.
That came my pool, it was used actually to store, to collect some of the water of the springs in times of need, etc. You see a tunnel which conducts the water from the spring to this tunnel. The spring is very close to us. You might even hear it. Okay? That's where we're heading.
We can hear the spring. Our guide's name is Asher. He's from Israel. He's very knowledgeable.
Even the first century wonders you consider. It's good to be the king. Yeah, it sure is.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Fred. Get behind here.
This is how I remember where I've been and which ruin is which ruin. Start looking alike after a while, don't you? A lot of fallen walls. Do you trust it? Oh, did you?
I gained a little weight, I think I'll stay off of it.
Yeah.
Very neat.
What you're looking at is some of the
It's hard to see the glass.
excavation. What you found here is remains from the spring house. You remember the spring's outside, but they had to protect the spring. You know, they dammed the spring, massive walls around, with 4 protecting towers, with 4 corners. Right here, they found the second protecting tower. One is right there, the other one is down below us, and the spring is on this side, which means they're looking for 2 more on the other side. Okay, spring being in the middle, surrounded by walls and 4 towers. So what you see is the foundations of those protection tower of the spring house. The film is on the movie somewhere, so that's on video.
Sounds like there's a group coming up behind us.
I can crop that out.
Yeah, how's that sunshine?
Dry and wet.
Wet?
You're wet?
That's here.
Neither. Okay? Wet or dry? All right, has everybody got their flashlights? Everybody got their flashlights? The deepest part will be where we first like a few steps, okay? So don't worry about it. Anybody slightly claustrophobic, slightly, you're like, just a tiny bit, come up close to me. Slightly claustrophobic, come up close to me. Slightly claustrophobic, come up close to me.
As you wish, somebody.
Okay. Now, other thing too, if your light does go out, I have more in my backpack, we'll pass it down, okay? Okay? Y'all ready? Okay, let's go.
That's the drive.
Push under your arms.
Let's stay back. Stay back. Stay back. It'll pick up all that noise on the video.
Exactly, that's why I'm here.
Bye, it was nice meeting you folks. Hopefully I'll see you again. If not, take care. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you.
Watch out for piranha.
Don't get too real. Enjoy, folks.
Thank you. You guys stay dry.
Enjoy. No, you're gonna have fun. It's nice. It's a hot day, so.
Piranha. Piranha bites you.
How many are we with the dry? We're 4, 7, right? 7, okay. Okay, the dry ones follow me, please. Oh, there she goes. All right. The dry one will take a left turn here.
I bet.
Watch your heads.
I kind of like having to bring it up the rear.
Dry ones follow me, please.
Fred, do I have my white light on here?
Get rid.
What about now?
It's cold. It must be cold. Bye, guys.
That's green and yellow already. Oh, my goodness.
I'm afraid it's going to be really cold. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, oh shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is very cold. But it's only ankle deep. That's my light shining on his feet like that, I think. My legs are like going numb. Holy camole. Oh goodness. We've been so hot all week. It's so hot here. I think it's like May 28th or 29th. So I'm not going to complain too much about this cold water. A few hours I'll be burning up hot, so it's kind of nice, actually. Takes a second to get used to it, I guess. It's cold, but it's fun. This is super cool. Really cool. My headlamp is working great. Oh yeah. Awesome. Fred wants me to hurry up. I'm coming. I love being the last one. Makes it such a more personal experience. Look at that. How awesome is this? Just think about these people chiseling this cave out of this mountain. It said that they followed a, what is it called, a fissure? It's like a fissure line where a crack of water would go through the mountain, and they could follow this line, this crack. And they started it, a group started at on one side of the mountain, and another group started at another side of the mountain, and they met in the middle. And they brought water to the town. So they were worried about, in times of war, the only spring was outside of the walls of the town. And they would have to come outside of the walls to get their water. So by creating this tunnel, they provided a water source inside the city. But this rock is super hard. Just imagine how long it took and how much work it was to build this. Water's dripping on my head. I wonder why water would be dripping on my head. Where's this water coming from above? I'm 5'5", and I am ducking down a little bit. I'm afraid to stand up. I'm going to knock myself out on this rock. You know, I did a little bit of research before I went on this Israel trip, and one thing that I've never heard anyone say is all the sidewalks here are constructed of limestone, and it's very worn, and it is super slippery, even when it's not raining. The sidewalks are very slippery, so I would advise anyone coming to Israel to wear shoes with rubber soles and traction. If you fall on these limestone sidewalks throughout the entire city, you're going to hurt yourself. And it's a law in Jerusalem. You have to use this local Jerusalem limestone to build. That's why if you look at a picture of the city, the whole city, all the buildings are white. It's because it's this white limestone. This is awesome. I'm standing up straight now. I'm ducking my head a little bit, but at least my back is straight. Look at that, look at that. I think if we would all turn our flashlights off, it would be pitch black in here.
I've been in caves before where we turn the lights out and it's just solid blackness. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I think it freaks some people out. And of course they say don't go in these tunnels if you're claustrophobic. Although I don't know why, really. I mean, you know that there's a way out. It's not like you're trapped. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody with claustrophobia wouldn't bother them that much. You know you can get out. I'm really having to duck down now. Look at Fred. Another thing for Israel, if you come in the summertime, bring a sun-reflective type umbrella. I'm using the umbrella that we bought to hike on the Appalachian Trail, and it's the same umbrella that a lot of hikers used to hike the PCT in the desert. It is perfect. I swear, I don't know how I would survive without that umbrella. It is very hot here, and we're out in the open sun a lot during this trip. It has been a lifesaver. And when you dress, I have on short shorts right now, but almost every day they're saying, dress conservatively. That means shorts below the knee. So I have some shorts that come like right to my knee. I thought those were my long shorts. No, they want them longer than that.
Go ahead.
I've also been wearing those maxi dresses, and when I go into sites that require it, I can lower the maxi dress. But when I'm out in the day just walking around, I can roll it up at the waist and make a short skirt out of it, and it's much cooler. The key is staying cool here in the summertime. I'll let them get ahead a little bit. Little dip. I guess that's what they were all yelling about. There was a little hole there. But for the most part, the footing has been pretty good. It's been really good for a tunnel like this. It's pretty level. That looks like another little hole. I don't know why these walls are so wet. I guess it's just water seeping in from the ground.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, 2 holes.
We got 2 holes out here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
You can kind of see these lines right here. I wonder if it was something similar. Or look down there. See that line? Maybe that's sort of like the fissure line that they were trying to follow. You can see it pretty good right there. I think that's it. You know, when they started digging out this tunnel following that fissure line, I'm sure that they were not 100% sure of the outcome. That's an awful lot of effort when you're not 100% sure about something. My clothes are not even the least little bit wet, so and like I said, I'm 5'5". So far, I'd say anything above the knees is going to stay dry. Maybe it changes for different times of the year, though. I wonder how they do regulate the water level in here. I'd like to research that and know if during a time of a torrential rain, you can kind of see the dark line there. That could be a water stain line. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like it is. But I wonder if during a time of a torrential rain, how high the water has gotten. Or how they regulate that. All right, I'm starting to fall behind. I need to catch up a little. Brett took his hat off. Stone is very hard stone. You can see the chisel marks. I'd like to stop and really look at the marks on the wall. What happened there? Oh, look at that. That almost looked like a way out, except for the big rocks. What in the world is that? a large person would have trouble right here. My hips are hitting the sides. I'm not that large. Both hips weren't hitting the side, but one hip was. It's got pretty tight. You can see Fred. I remember when I was doing a little bit of research on this tunnel before I came here, there were a lot of people concerned about whether or not they could fit in the tunnel. So hopefully seeing my husband up there will give you a better idea of whether or not he'll be able to fit. He's either 6 foot or 6'1". Okay, wonder how much longer this is. It's a long tunnel. Look how tall it is right here. I think I read about this somewhere, but I forget why it was so tall. Why would they have done this? You would have to think it was some kind of mistake. Maybe I bet they chiseled the tunnel too high. The water wasn't flowing because this is all done by gravity, and they had to come in and basically adjust the slope. I would bet that's what happened, but I don't know for sure. I just don't know why they would have made it so tall. This was a huge miscalculation if that's exactly what happened. That's a lot of extra excavating. A lot. I'll have to research as to why they think the tunnel got this tall. It's a little stuffy in here. The air is a little stuffy right now. I'm starting, even though my feet are in ice cold water, I'm starting to get hot.
The stairs right here, so stairs.
Oh, it's getting pretty deep right here. All right, we are done. Look at Fred.
I know.
Pretty low.
There you go.
Ready?
Good, good,
Smile,
good.
wait. Light off. There you go.
Thank
Fred, were
you.
you the last?
Yes,
I don't want to leave anybody in the
we were the last.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you did it. Good job, good job. Not bad, not bad. Length of the tunnel, I don't know. I will have to ask Asher that. Yeah, I don't know. But it's a good little walk. Yeah.
Do we have everybody?
We got every. We have a high percentage. All right, let's make our way up the steps and turn to your left and go down. Up, steps.
A lot of people swim in here, don't they, when they get done?
Yeah. Your legs are nice and cool. Okay, good.
Don't people swim in here when they get done sometimes? think
yeah, you'll see like little kids, not very deep, but little kids that aren't very deep.
So this is where it goes.
There it says Islamic department. Was that back when pre-67?
Let me see. What does it say?
Looks like it says Islamic water department.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be till the 7th century at earliest.
But what it, but I mean, prior to 67 order.
Jordanian?
Yeah,
Jordanian?
it was all under Islamic control.
Yes, yes. To answer your question.
Okay, that is correct. Just never took it down.
Yeah, they did.
That's not pomegranate growing out of that rock, is it? Do you know?
I must confess, I
Ash-
have no knowledge of, or I should say, I have very little knowledge of trees.
Asher was pointing out pomegranate growing out of the rocks earlier.
Yeah, outside of the fig tree and the maple and the oak, he was
Back to the sun.
and one of the very fine Yes.